Hey guys, in case somebody are back here with more speed dating for ghosts. Uh, in the last one, we did Hattie, and we also met Milton within Hattie's route. So I'm gonna do another route. Hello again, it's nice to see you. So we've been in all of these rooms at least once, but I'm pretty sure maybe there is a third person who, also wants to, do that. I'm gonna go in the room in black again. Because, Drea's in there, and he was, like, the next interesting person for me. I return to the room of black. The speed dating rounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around. Oh, you could, like, just go, straight for whoever, I guess. Alright, well, I'm picking Drea, because I already did Hattie. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. Drea has something planned, that's for sure. This is gonna be sweet. Drea takes you to the house, the city. A duplex, brick. Not a bad looking place, maybe a little run down. It's clearly had some renovations though. Like the neighborhood, its edges has been filed off in favor of some good old fashioned gentrification. The front door is a fresh shade of red. And there's a pretty nice car in the driveway. My place when it was just another flesh bag. Kinda looks nice. When I was here, it was way better. There was a pawn shop over there. Where the garbage Java Joy Joy is now. Java Joy Joy? That was had good tapes. That was just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever, come on. Let's go inside. From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray. They get cleaners. Pay them like nothing. And complain when they don't wash the walls. Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love. This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke. Dre starts to rearrange the letters. Evil. Oh man, ghoul. And that leaves life. What does that spell? Veil? Evil ghost veil mean anything? Veil means valley. I mean, valley sort of works, right? Kinda like evil ghoul's domain. Bah. Dea throws the remaining letters on the ground, smashing them to bits. They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Evil ghoul. LOL. So, where should we hit next? The kitchen. Getting creative, huh? Plenty of fun in there. The kitchen looks like it was recently updated. Built-in microwave, induction cooktop, something called a smart fridge. That's interesting. What do they even do to afford all this? Dre heads for the fridge. This is what I call a poltergeist. Pay dirt. Inside the fridge is your biggest plastic container of kale you've ever seen, and rows of expensive-looking juice marketed cleanse. I can't choose. Let's mess with the juice. Look at all these pretty colors. Green, yellow, red. Drea thinks for a moment. Slime, pee, blood. Just like that, the juices look different. Don't worry, they'll just taste like those things. Somehow that's hard to believe. I mean, where would I even get the blue? There's a click at the front door. Oh shiz, they're home. Quick, this way. Dre drags you into the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first they don't notice anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looks up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall, and they proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away, not out the door, up the stairs, straight to the bedroom. Aw, man. After all that work, I knew we should have done the bedroom. I guess they weren't going to run straight to the fridge anyway. This was still super good. Best time I had in forever. Maybe I'll see you around sometime? Sure! Totally! You're left alone in Drea's house. Upstairs, the couple is loudly trying to convince the cops that the ghosts are real. Eventually, they gave up and admit it was probably just neighborhood punks. You leave the house through a wall. Outside is dusk and kinda spooky. There's a bit of a fog rolling in. A nice night for a haunting. A good night to be a ghost. Oh. Well, if it's going to be that fast, I might as well do some more, I guess. I don't know. I might actually complete this whole game at this point. Hey, friend. Alright. Let's see. Mitch, I should probably finish up the room with Black. Because all that's left is Gary. I returned. They're hanging around. Alright. Hey, Gary. Let's go find your, old workplace. You arrived at the bus stop where Gary asked to meet. The last bus went by hours ago. Still, there are other ghosts waiting for something. One natters to herself like a squirrel. Another is on the ground, arms around his knees, going rocking back and forth. Reminds me of Keo. The third ghost has his head turned, staring silently into the darkness. It's Gary. Hey, Gary. Oh, he's wearing a bow tie. Look at this bow tie. He dressed up for the occasion. I wore a bow tie. You look nice. I wish to look respectable. One must look respectable when meeting one's end, even for the second time. Also, I thought you would like it. Are you nervous? Nervous is the wrong word. What I feel is more like dread. Alright, I'm nervous too. There's no need to worry. I am here. I will ensure that you are safe. We are going to the place where I died. The office where I worked as an accountant. Under the tracks. Where the trains grind and the walls shake. The dead end of a crooked drive. That sounds spooky. Yes, spooky. Oh no, he's dim. He got purple. The dread of knife bus has arrived. This bus is not sanctioned by any city. Its driver is a wisp, a fragment of a broken spirit trained to perform repetitive tasks. Oh, is it that bus driver from Hearts and Souls? It probably is. You and the other ghosts get on the bus. There's no fare. You all paid the price. Sure. The office is just as I remember it. I sat in that corner. Accounting is not thrilling work, but it can be exceptionally busy. The papers on Gary's old desk are carefully stacked. It seems he'd like to keep things orderly. My partner's desk, always a mess. Papers and rotten food everywhere on the edge of the other desk. Service. What about your service? Not my service. Service was my partner. Service Gelk. What was he like? I worked with him, the man, for 16 years. At first for a bank. We were miserable, so we struck out on our own. Gary sits at Service's desk. He turns on the desk lamp to get a better look at the papers. But he was a friend? He was a thief. Oh. The green and gold lamp collecting dust on Service's desk casts a long shadow. The shadow begins to move. It creeps along the wall until it hangs squarely over Gary. He was telling our clients they owed money. Money they did not owe. He would pocket it for himself. Small amounts, so I would not notice. But even small numbers do not add up. Gary struggles to stand. He seems troubled by something. When I confronted him, there was a fight. In this room? Yes. I killed him! Oh god. Oh god. I still feel the blade. The knife in my hand. I looked for gloves, bleach. I found them, but I could not hide what I'd done. Instead, I called the police. Sitting quietly in the dark, I waited them for it to arrive. When the officers knocked on the door, I was so scared. They warned me, but I couldn't let go of the weapon. Frozen in place right there in our office. Oh god. They shot me where I stood. I died here as the same as the service. At least you know? I am haunted by an act of vengeance, not by the need for it. I am so sorry for bringing you here. I am sorry I am not good. Don't be sorry. You are right. Sorry is reserved for those who are not me. I must carry this burden, atone for my act. I take comfort in knowing that the service is out there, somewhere, perhaps seeking his own vengeance. I suppose that it is only right that I give it to him. Excuse me, sorry. Gary is gone. The office is darker now. On the wall you see a portrait, two smiling men, Service and Gary, the day they opened their firm. The office begins to shake as the first train of the day rolls by overhead. But the picture stays fixed to the wall. Interesting. So Gary was a murderer. Alright. So now you can see Drea and... Wait, what? Oh, did I not do Gary right or something? Oh no, there's Gary. He's just a small little sign. Sorry. Alright. I already finished the black room. So, let's see. There's more. I'm gonna go back to the Room of Liars, I guess. You returned to the Room of Liars. Let's see. Who else was interesting here? I guess Spooky Peter. I did Keo. Spooky Peter's interesting, I guess. He died in the Black Death, the plague. You arrived for your date with Spooky Peter. A hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. A cloud's face, all smiles and menace, watches over you the entrance. Welcome to my home. Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors. With only a slight reflection, it's especially disorienting to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you to a specific mirror taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if to pull everything around it. We are going into this mirror. Sure, let's follow him. Together you step into the mirror. Welcome to the mirror world, or as it's known here, that's the mirror world spelled backwards. Do you see the airy green? This is what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes out an airy green. The more times it's reflected, the more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this. There's actually a science behind that. Science has no bearing here. In the mirror world, the physical laws are appended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Depends on it. Perhaps it is. All of the above. Or do you even know where at all? That's amazing. I thought you might be impressed. I have practiced these skills for ages, centuries. It is not easy being great. Now come with me. The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m. in case you're wondering. Why 3 a.m.? Only witches and sins are awake at 3. We seek neither. In a way, we are both. Together you and Spooky Peter fly through the void, passing through countless mirrors and rivers, each peering into a life being lived. Each mirror in the living world is actually a door. Staring into one long enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times, that's like knocking. After a short trip through oblivion, you'll arrive at a particularly decorative mirror. A splendid haunt. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you stepped through was propped up against the wall. At the far end is a massive kitchen with the original marble tile that does well to hide its age. Paul is sleeping. Let's go get to the spookin'. Spooky Peter leads you through the closed bedroom door where a man is in his 20s is sound asleep on a mattress. He is snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats up to find one shadowy corner by the window and motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat slit, bent slightly forward. He's just standing there. Should we shake the bed? Patience, protege. The aim is to be a presence, not a threat. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait, no. 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, protege, as I tighten the knot. Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets a loud creak, 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 as steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling and starts to scratch. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Like raspy breath. Paul is still snoring. Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks into his ear. Some sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. Again, I am thwarted by the progress of man. Scratch on the wall. You scratch with one nail long and deep above Paul's head. It leaves a long vertical line in the plaster. Make a cross. Excellent work, protege. Faith haunts him, same as goats. The fear of this will so brings me butterflies. I am proud of you, protege. Truly, you are spooky this day. Spooky Peter leads you back into the hallway into the mirror, back through this weird mirror world of his. A fractal realm on the dull side of the chain. What he said. Eventually, you reach the mirror that looks back to where you came in. Well, this is me. Thank you for your company. This was fun. I am pleased. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you. Time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest. It's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good. He tips his hat to say goodbye. More dust falls off the brim. Guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picked up the rest and blows him away. Sorry about this one. Why are you apologizing to me? I don't know. Alright. That was 3 guys. We did Spooky Peter, Gary. Oh, Spooky Peter's is that one. And we did Drea. So, in the next one, we're gonna do more people. We'll see you guys then.